Good morning, folks. This is Brother Allen again with Bible Commentary for Thinking Christians. We will be studying the book of Daniel, but in order to understand it, we must understand the history of Israel. Thus far, in part 4, we covered where Moses brought the children of Israel out from the land of Egypt after 430 years of slavery. They assembled at the bottom of Mount Sinai, where God came down in the sight of all the people in lightnings and thunders and smoke, earthquake, and the sound of a trumpet. It is imperative to know why God actually called out Israel. We will be reading Deuteronomy chapter 7, verses 6 through 8. For, God says, thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord thy God hath chosen thee, Israel, to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people, for you were the fewest of the people, of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. It is imperative to notice two things in these passages. Number one, because God loved you, Israel, is why he brought you out. But he loved you because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers. What oath was he talking about? That God had made to Father Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. What oath was that? So God called Israel, Moses and Israel, out of Egypt in order to keep the oath that he made to Father Abraham. That oath was that all nations, in thee, Abraham, that all nations, all people, all humanity would be blessed. But now let's turn our attention to the covenant that God made with the children of Israel. Now, this first part is rather long. Excuse me, I couldn't stop that. But let's look at Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 1 through 26. And this is the covenant that God made with Israel. And it shall come to pass, if you will hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if you will hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kine, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be the basket and thy store. Blessed shall be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when you go out. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way, and flee before thee 7 ways. And the Lord shall command the blessings upon thee in thy storehouses, and in all that thou settest thy hand to do. And he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. And the Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God, and walk in his ways. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers to give unto thee. And the Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, and the heaven to give thy rain upon thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thy hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And the Lord shall make thee the head, and not the tail. And thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath, if that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I commanded thee this day, to observe and to do them. And if thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I commanded thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. Those are the blessings in the covenant. But here are the curses. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, and the increase of thy kin, and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shall thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shall thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that you settest thine hand to do, for to do until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings whereby thou hast forsaken. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee from off the land whither thou goest, to possess it. The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption, and with a fever, and with an inflammation, and with an extreme burning, and with the sword, and with blastings, and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee until you perish. And thy heaven that is over thine head shall be brass, and the earth that is underneath thee shall be as iron. The Lord shall make the rain of thy land powder and dust, From the heaven shall it come down from thee until you are destroyed. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before your enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them. Thou shalt be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth, and thy carcass shall be meat unto all the fowls of the air, and to the beast of the earth, and no man shall fray them away. I'm going to stop right there with part 5. I just wanted to show you that the covenant that God made with Israel concerning his statutes, his commandments, if they obeyed, there would be blessings, and if they disobeyed, there would be curses. This is very, very important when we come to study the book of Daniel. Next time, we will pick up with part 5, and we will be talking more about the covenant that God made with the house of Israel. Until next time, may God bless us all.